Okay, this is what worries me more about Trump going after China than when he built the wall and was going after Mexico. Okay, let's push the UN aside. Push the straight, hateful, racist shit aside that makes him a prick. Bare numbers. Worst case scenario. US, Mexico goes to war. The UN stays out of it. Would you put your money on Mexico? No, it's not realistic. That they'd put up a fight, but it'd be like Vietnam. We go in there, we'll get our ass kicked there, but they'll never cross the border. And we'd drone the hell out of, and the US would drone the hell out of them, and the UN would have to step in. I know I was keeping the UN out of this, but the UN would step in and say, no nuking. And let's face it, Trump would do it. Now let's flip that same thing with the US and China. Nuclear power. Huge standing army. I don't know if they're the biggest standing army in the world anymore, but I know they were years ago. Navy, Air Force. Like, if they go to war and the UN doesn't stop it, there's no money line. And here's what makes it dangerous. If they go to war and China gets pissed off enough, like I said, nuclear power, they could bomb the hell out of the States. And if they do that, Canada and Mexico, which are on the borders of the States, so that what gets me worried is before this COVID thing, he was trying to pick a fight with China and Russia to begin with. Now that he's blaming China for COVID, which is stupid, like check my last video, but just because something starts there, if it's natural, you don't blame Hawaii because a hurricane that started there ends up on the mainland. Nobody blames Hawaii. Natural disaster starts somewhere, but and really, if you want to blame someone for it going so crazy in the States, blame the guy that didn't take it seriously. But yeah, that means he'll actually have his stupid supporters believing this shit. So if we don't get him out of the White House and Biden in, Biden's not going to start a war. It's bad business, and big business owns Biden. But if we don't get Trump out of the White House, and he picks this fight, in a fair fight, you don't know who's going to win. So all you racist pricks that's half-ass wanting this, just remember, if China stomps you out, and the UN doesn't step in, the Statue of Liberty might be wearing a kimono. Okay, that's a little racist, but you get where I'm going with this. There's got to be a cosplay of that. Anyway, now put the racist shit back in. Fuck Trump, you racist prick. And he does know if this doesn't get solved in the US, like if they don't get it under control like the rest of the world is sort of doing, or at least trying, and we get it under control before they do, no country in the world is going to have a problem with cutting the US off. You can fly anywhere else except this one dot. then America becomes a pariah. Then it goes from one of the strongest countries in the world to North Korea's bitch.